Hi guys, welcome back. This evening we're going to be on the rat rod a little bit. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm already profusely sweating. So can't guarantee how long we'll be out here. But we are going to try to look at the engine a little bit. Going to take the intake manifold off. Bracket for the alternator. Might take the water pump off. Well, I don't know this yet. But for sure the intake's coming off. And I'd like to start taking the heads off. I don't know if there's any oil in it. Feels like there might be some, so we may try to drain that too. Sorry about that. May try to drain that too, and just see how far we get before I just can't take it anymore out here. But probably gonna set you up there and give you as far down view as I can get. I have to turn the fan on, or else y'all just turn off. So be interesting. But yeah, like I said, intake and hopefully the heads. Got this thing over here that I'm thinking about using. I got the Broncos push rods and all that in it right now. You can tell that thing, but I don't know if you can see it's pretty nasty. So I don't know if I'll even use it or not. I like to keep the push rods relatively in the same spot that we took them out of, but I think I may buy me some new push rods. Dad's really pushing for me to put roller rockers in it, which those are kind of expensive. But the heads aren't going to be used. We're going to use our new heads that we got machined, so I think we'll be all right. But I do think we need to drain the oil first, if there's any in it, and just go from there, which I think there is, because I don't know if you can see, there's a little bit of oil on that, so it tells me there's probably some in there. I was looking at these heads, and this side looks like there's a big, oh no, never mind. It's okay. Anyways, let me get my oil pan. We'll drain the oil right quick, and then we'll start taking all the stuff off the top. And I like to see how the pistons, the cylinder walls look. And I like to try to turn the crank a little bit. We might try to do that first, turn the crank around and just see if anything happens. But anyways, let's put you up here and we'll start diving into this engine and hopefully get it somewhat taken apart. At least so we see the cylinder walls. Also, before I do that, I'm going to be wearing some fancy gloves. Never done this before, but get tired of having to toothbrush my fingers in the shower, so got me some rubber gloves. I think they're Nertal. They're one size too small, but I think we can make them work. So hopefully those cut down on the scrubbing I have to do, but I think it's beside the point. Let's go over there and get this engine tore apart. Alright, we try to turn the crank. It turns good if you're like putting the tightening pressure on it, I guess, right. As soon as you go to loosen it, this whole nut kind of loosens off, so not sure that's good. I thought it was supposed to have some kind of torque rating on it, so it doesn't do that, but regardless, be taking it all off anyways. And we got timing gears we're going to put in there instead of the timing chain, so at least it does move, and it is free. And these things look goofy, but oh well. I'm gonna try to take the spark plugs out and start draining the oil, and then we'll start taking the heads and then taking everything else off. But I just thought that was kind of odd that you can turn it one way it's tight, and then you turn it back the other way, and the bolt kind of just turns off and it's kind of loose. But anyways, let's get back to this. Probably gonna drain it next, and then start taking the intake off, and then the heads, and then we'll just go from there. Alright, first impressions. It doesn't seem to be that bad. Definitely gunky, but it's to be expected. Most of these plugs had a lot of buildup on them, especially the ones on this side. I don't know if you can tell. That one has a lot of carbon buildup. On the, this will be the passenger side. But push rods, they all look okay. Not like my Bronco that had the one kind of S-shaped. I don't know if y'all seen it, but when I pulled the Bronco's engine apart, that was one of the push rods that was, I think, in the front driver's side area, like right in here. I don't know how long I drove it with that being that bent, but so far these all look pretty good. Probably get new ones anyways. You can go ahead and turn the engine over a little bit just to see how it kind of works. See, it's loosened up. I'm sweating. Whew. I think we may have an issue with the, I don't think this is working quite right. Got real tight and I didn't want to spin anymore. So we'll go ahead and take the heads off and just put them in the floor, I guess. And then we'll take a look at the cylinder walls, see what they look like. Alright, moment of truth. Taking all the bolts out. To be honest with you, I haven't really ever. I took the Bronco engine apart, but I can't remember if I took the whatever out. Anyways, laugh at me if I fail, but we're gonna try to take this off and see what it looks like underneath. Oh, it's stuck on there. Okay, well, there goes those. It looks pretty burnt, like a lot of carbon. I don't know if you can tell. I have to bring you down here and show you that part. There's a little lip. It's not much though. Can't really feel too well with these gloves. Let me see if I turn it, if it'll spin a little bit. Yeah. Spins a lot better without them heads on there. Let's try and get them all kind of down a little bit. Yeah, cylinder oils actually don't feel that bad. Okay, that's gunk. Actually, push rods don't look half bad either. This one's stuck in there. I have to check to see if they're all say level or round. They don't like flop. But can't tell I'm extremely hot. I'm gonna give you a look at what we found, and I don't know if we get to the other side today or not. Good. All this. You see that? Oh my gosh. I guess you can say the gloves worked. What do you think on my hand? Let's get down here real quick and show you what we did. All right. Give me y'all's take on the piston heads. I don't see any like marring or pings or you know, indentions in the piston heads, so I think they may be good. It did sound tight when I twisted it. The only thing that concerns me is this right here, but it's that way on the other side too, so this could be just a buildup of stuff. I think next time I'm gonna grab my heads from up there, test fit them on here, see how they fit. They should fit fine, but so far I'm optimistically happy about it. Still think I'm gonna get the engine sent off and cleaned, and the Magnaflux, make sure there's no cracks in it. But next time I'll probably be getting this side, taking it off, and hopefully stuff on the front here. Sorry about a short video on the rat rod this week. Really hadn't had a chance to get out here, and as you can tell, it is extremely hot. I think the temperature is like 108 today, the heat index of above 110, and it doesn't help. The shop doesn't have any kind of air in it, so we'll kind of get what we can get done. Just that glove coming off really shocked me about how much sweat was in there. But anyways, this weekend we're gonna work on the Bronco. Probably go to the back part of the frame, sand it down and paint it. Kind of slowly getting that done too. And if I have time, I may come out here, kind of shoot another video about taking another half of the engine off and seeing what it looks like. But before too long, we're gonna have to flip it upside down and look at the crank and make sure all the bearings and stuff in that are good. But so far, I'm relatively happy with how it looks. Anyways, if you like this kind of stuff, please like, comment, subscribe. It does help the channel out a lot. If you made it to the end, it really does help the channel kind of get out there. So thank y'all to everybody that's been tuning in and watching. So far, the past 2 videos have shot way beyond my expectations, and it's really cool. I really appreciate all your support and just kind of going on this journey with me. But if we're gonna have this done by October, we're gonna need to come out here a lot more often. So this weekend I'm gonna spend a couple days out here, rat rod and Bronco, and hopefully next week I get more time. But thank you again, and I'll see you next week.